And we are back. Another episode of the Chris Gray Show. I am your host with the most, Chris Gray. How are you? I'm doing great. Fine. Thank you for asking. Got a jam-packed show for you. Depending on, right? One thing I will say before we get this show started, that it is Griselda. That's all I'll say. Forever until I die, it will only be Griselda. All praise due to the Almighty. Okay, fuck, would you get right into the shit? Shannon Sharp got into some mess that he shouldn't have got into, and he's also getting sued. Everybody's heard about this shit already, right? And it's cool. But you wonder what would, before I even say that, I won't even say that shit. What I will say is, if I had his money and access and fame, why would I trick on this? Why? She's attractive, I guess, if that's the type of woman you like, right? But if you a rich man and you just want to just trick off your money and shit, why not get like one of these like other women? I don't know, like something like, or maybe, or even maybe, right? Something like that. That's more of a motherfucking speed. He just went right to the. He just went like. This looked like the type of chick who just winked at you and shit at like the 7-Eleven, and you decide, you know what? This is the one I'm going to risk my entire fortune, fame, and celebrity on. Right? This is just what this shit is, right? And we talk about men having discernment and shit like that. Well, we talk about women a lot and their lack of discernment. And we talk a little bit about men and their discernment and shit. And most of the time it's like, oh, you picked the wrong woman, right? And we always fight against that as men. But in this case, nigga, you picked the wrong woman, right? You picked the wrong woman. I still don't even like, she ain't even like, she's so plain, right? They was going crazy in the text, right? I want to put my tongue in your blank and then marry you. She said, well, so now that's revealed that Shannon likes getting his salad tossed, I guess. He like that shit. Okay. All right. I'm not judging this nigga over this level of freak. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not judging him, because a lot of y'all do be doing a lot of shit. We just don't know about it. It just ain't been presented to us in fucking text form, right? But everybody, right? I don't do that tongue in the ass shit. I don't fuck with the booty hole pause, right? I do not at all. Shit comes out of that part, right? With a vagina, it bleeds every month, right? But babies also come out of it. So it overlooks. I mean, it kind of pushes the period out the way. Oh, because babies come out of it. Okay, cool. So we can do that with that, right? But an asshole? No. No. We not fucking nobody in the booty hole. No, we not. Anyway, what else? Let me see. What did she say? I want you to put a big black baby in me, right? As a man who has never experienced race play, I'm not gonna lie, that shit's probably fire. I'm just saying. I only date black women, so I don't know. I would never know, but I'm going to assume that it's fire. If it's a thing, then it's fire, right? And it's not like just it ain't just black and white and all that shit. It's race, like it's any race, right? Right? It's a really good racial joke right there, and I really want to say it, but I would have to edit it out anyway, so why even say it? But it's really fucking good. You can say what you want about, Shannon fucking young women and all that stuff. Okay, that's cool. Maybe he shouldn't be doing it. Maybe he should, right? A lot of this stuff is consensual. I'm not even looking at SA allegations right now. I know they're there, but I'm just leaning on the fence of this just being your regular shakedown by Mr. Tony Busby himself, and we all know who he is and what he's about. And I'm with Mark Lamont Hill in saying that if these allegations are indeed true, he is not the lawyer you should be looking at, right? Because once you get him as a lawyer, the credibility of your case kind of like goes down the toilet. And we just seen you try to shake some people down and fail with legit false allegations, with proven false allegations. So while Shannon he's a couple of things. He is a simp for one, and he lacks a lot of discernment for two, and three, he's like every other person with the level of power, fame, money, and stuff like that, is that I can just pay and it just go away, right? But sometimes even paying ain't enough, right? You need to be publicly humiliated, right? And people are saying he may get a deal coming and stuff like that. The ops is trying to throw shade on that shit. Okay, that still could be true. And if you have $100 deal on the table, right? The last thing you probably should be doing is fucking women like this. I'm just saying, right? You can fuck them while you just a host of First Take and your podcast and stuff like that. You can do that, right? Because we don't care. But once you start elevating and getting higher up in status, they're gonna care about this shit. And I think it's fucking hilarious, right? Because fuck whoever you want to fuck, I don't care, right? As long as they age and everybody's consenting. And this clearly look like consent. She telling this nigga she want a baby by this nigga, and she telling this nigga she want to stick her tongue in his asshole. If he's been sexually assaulting you, you're not texting him like that, right? It doesn't take away from the fact of if he actually did it, right? But again, it's a credibility thing at this point. Now you in a court of public opinion until you go to actual court. So we can decide and figure and feel however we want, right? Does this make this harder for legit, real deal SA cases to come out? Absolutely. But I urge women to go to the authorities immediately, right? If these things really happen, put these men in jail and make examples of them. But if a lot of you are just doing this just to get money, it takes away from the real victims, and that's not what we want. I know motherfuckers trying to get a bag, and I respect that. I respect the play. I respect the hustle on one end, but on the other end, these are heinous things that can destroy somebody's credibility in the public eye. It can affect their livelihood. Like, these are real allegations that should be taken serious. And once you go into a civil suit, no, we want this, no, we want that. There's rumors that he offered money. They said, no, we want more. Right? So then now this is not, I need more for my pain and suffering. No, you're trying to come up. I'm going to say it. You're trying to come up. And, I applaud the attempt. But if it's rooted in lies, you're not going to get it anyway. Once it gets to the court of public opinion and stuff start just coming out, both sides look fucking crazy. But, he looks really crazy. Because we look at Shannon like you should have more, but they both look crazy now. So, prayers to whoever was hurt during this, and we'll see what happens as this is going to be in our face for the next maybe month.